Aloha kako. I am Ho'olipo Kalaina'auaupa, Executive Director of the Halikuai Cooperative, a Native Hawaiian producers cooperative supporting Hawaiian artists, producers, and small manufacturers of locally made products. We are currently sponsoring the Trademark study, exploring models for cultural certification trademarks and ways to certify authenticity of cultural arts products. We have reached out to artists throughout Hawaii for their thoughts and perspective and gathered comments and opinions of the business communities and retailers who sell Native Hawaiian works. The 4 core leaders of the Cultural Trademark Study are co-chairs, Miley Meyer of Native Books, Namea Hawaii, and Miley Andrade, professor at the U8 Center for Hawaiian Studies. Leighton Chong, partner in the law firm Goodby, Griffiths, Reese & Chong, is our legal counsel, and Vicky Takamini, representing the Pa'i Foundation, is our fiscal sponsor. We have invited our ohana from across the ocean in both directions, Turtle Island to Aotearoa, to join us and participate in this conference. In this video, you will hear the mana'o of Kanaka Maoli artists. They ask for a fresh start and support for programs initiated by Native Hawaiians that reflects intrinsic Hawaiian values, and a program that increases understanding and appreciation in a manner that will result in more realistic economics for the artists. You'll hear from our Kauai liaison, Saber Kauka, who supports a trademark program that will help to differentiate our work from any other work that is produced elsewhere. You'll hear the questions raised by the artists as to how the trademark could provide support, what a Native Hawaiian trademark is, what kind of certification process would be possible, enforcement issues, and many other important considerations. This is an exciting opportunity to design a trademark program to protect and perpetuate traditional knowledge. Participation from the Native Hawaiian artist community is key. A successful program will address the needs of our artists, practitioners, artisans community, while incorporating our values and beliefs, meeting our expectations, and serving our interests. It's important to perpetuate our cultural heritage and maintain the integrity of our arts and practices. This program will promote our artist community and protect the traditional knowledge shared through our work. This is a timely discussion for all Native artists.
And when I was growing up, I really didn't realize I was an artist, and because I never had no formal training in art, and I met a lot of other talented artists pretty much in the same boat as I am, creative individuals trying to look for a market and outlet. So we had, different huis, Uhanino Foundation with Ipo and Kunani Nihipalis, good friends of mine. We tried different avenues to market our artwork, back from the 70s, and we're still doing that.
This is an agenda or a beginning of a discussion that allows us to define for ourselves and to take ownership of it for ourselves and not let someone else do it for us. And we need to be responsible to it. If we are going to do this, then we need to support it. Our community needs to support it.
I support it fully. I think it's really important because I think there are a lot of young people and a lot of potential craftspeople that are sort of turned off by the idea of even moving in that direction because of all the, the flooding of the market with fakes and what have you. And so if we can, bring it back under some kind of control and make it some, authenticity, and then make it pono.
We need a process of authenticity. We have discussed many trademark issues. If it goes out as a Nihao name, how do we know that it is Nihao and not from the Philippines? When we put a trademark on it, the value increases because it's of a specific area, it's of a specific place. It has nothing to do with prejudices or whatever. It just so happens that Nihao brings about the most brilliant of Nihao Shaolei.
My concern is that as a non-Hawaiian, but as a custodial parent, a single parent of Native Hawaiian children, am I going to be shut out from this process because the benefit goes to my Native Hawaiian children? I want to be part of that, but I feel like I don't have the right to in some way. But in another way, I'm frustrated because I feel that I do good work, and I feel that it would be nice if I could be included because it would only help my kids.
But this is a very challenging area, and we are very grateful that you are taking the lead in this and providing some legal basis for us to maintain the integrity of our culture.
My interest here is in the trademarking process. I Many of us have our own individual trademarks, but we would like for the crafts of our culture of Hawaii to be better acknowledged and to also help sustain our lives economically here, as we feel we continue to be replaced by others that may not have learned the processes as many of us indigenous peoples have, whether through a family lineage or a cultural a master lineage.
Oh, my interest here today is in supporting this concept of a cultural trademark for art, and in keeping the standard of excellence very high for that trademark. I think we need it. Yeah, I think we need a trademark. I think we need somehow to differentiate our work from any other that is produced elsewhere. We have lived here for centuries, and those cultural values that have sustained us as a people are still valid today. The challenge for me, as it is for many Kanaka Maoli artists living in Hawaii, is making a living, you know, in art. And actually, in this phase of my life, nothing would make me happier than to just simply do art. I mean, not simply, but just to do art. I would love it. I would love to be able to pay my rent, to pay all of my living expenses by producing art. And art for expression, art for joy, art for pleasure, art for making a statement. I think it would be a benefit to our tourism. I think it would be definitely a benefit to Hawaiian cultural practitioners, you know, for OHA to support this effort of once we have all decided on a trademark, that this mark on this piece means that it is made by a Kanaka Maoli, and that it is a piece which our kupuna have vouched for as being a piece of excellence, has the approval of those who have taught us.